So I'm celebrating yet another birthday soon, and it's got me thinking about my childhood. Once upon a dream, there were these characters that I thought nothing of besides the fact that they were characters, and now they're hot. It's a thing, and it's not just me. I know it's not just me, but I have things I want to say. In my bout of nostalgia for turning another year older on this godforsaken planet, I found myself watching Finding Nemo. The movie's a classic, everybody knows it. And you know, just certain things were different about the movie. Like, I understood Nemo's father's point of view a little bit more. I felt his stress. It was palpable. I found myself wanting to, I'd fuck that fish. If you don't know what fish I'm talking about, Daddy? No, because it was giving very much that guy from Jujutsu Kaisen with like the worm. Toji, I think? Megumi's father? It was giving father. And somewhere in the back of my mind, I'm aware that he's a fish. I just don't care. So that got me thinking. Disney characters that I now deem fuckable now that I'm an adult. I am still getting sued for this video. Hear me out. I never watched the Cars 3 movie because by the time it came out, I was like, this is beyond my time. Like, I have tons of younger siblings, like millions of younger siblings, and Cars was their movie when we were like a young, words in the English language, please. Cars was like a big thing for my younger brother when we were young, so I, was kind of over it. And then a third one came out when it was no longer relevant to anybody, so I was like, I'm not watching that. And I found myself watching it the other day, and I wanted to fuck a car. Like, am I good? Is something wrong with me? Clearly there's something wrong with me. You don't have to answer that. I know. But like Lightning McQueen as like this older racer, the rookies are coming in. He's becoming a mentor now. I thought that was really attractive. So, Lightning McQueen. Father McQueen. Okay, he's not lightning anymore. He's more like a eroding McQueen. I want that one. While we're on the trend of cars, I'm just gonna speed through the next two. The mentor car of Erosion McQueen, Dr. Daddy car. I want that one too, obviously. There's a trend here if you're not seeing that. And then the silver car from the second movie that I recall watching. I feel like I was always attracted to that car, but I didn't know what attraction was when I was watching the movie, so it didn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm attracted to that car now. Staying in the land of Pixar. I think Cars is a Pixar movie. I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on that, but Monsters Inc. definitely is a Pixar movie. I'm sure you all know what I'm gonna say. Obviously, Mike Wazowski. No, I'm playing. But Sully? The way that he was caring for Boo in that first movie, Sully's just kind of like attractive. Gaston. Now, I know, Gaston's giving very feminist. Wait, opposite. What? He's giving very anti-feminist. What's the word for anti-fem? Sexist. He's giving very... Why did that take me so long? I'm so tired right now. Okay, because I work, obvi, bills, but I still want to make videos for you guys, so I'll work and then come home from work and then sit here in my work clothing and film videos for you guys because I just don't know when to quit and take care of myself. While Gaston is very sexist and we hate him, I would like to peg him. I have this thing about putting men in their place. Not like that, but like, he's attractive. I'm not saying that. I feel like it would feel really great for me and like my psyche to do that to Gaston, just to take away any semblance of man that he could possibly have. I just realized that this mic hasn't been recording this whole time. So the audio for this video is gonna be really, really choppy and echoey still, and I'm so sorry about that, but there's nothing I can do about it now because I'm not refilming all of that. I lied, I started the mic, so the rest of the video can have nice audio, I guess. Okay, moving on from Gaston and the toxicity that is him and me wanting to, anyway. Prince Naveen has always been attractive. By the time I watched Princess and the Frog, I already knew I already knew I had a type, and that's him. Yes, he does fall into the category of like characters that I kin, but I have not fallen so low in my life that I've taken a Princess and the Frog kin quiz. So nothing's set in stone. Whether I act like Prince Naveen or not is none of nobody's concern. Skeleton Daddy. Nobody agrees with me on this opinion, and I just don't really understand why, because he's like, hello? And he's like, hello? Jack Skellington's hot. Woody from Toy Story, only because the way that he was so possessive over like Andy being like his, like he's Andy's toy. Like he can be Yona's cowboy. He can, I like his personality, I think. Tentacles. Do I have to say anything else? All right. In 2019, I too was a victim of the K-drama, K-pop phase that most girls went through. And it never fully went away. But that man spent like the majority of the first movie with no shirt on. I mean, what do you want from me? Disney knew what they were doing. Somebody who was working behind the scenes on Mulan knew what they were doing. And I blame them for how I turned out. So they don't age on Neverland, right? That's the general consensus. Like they don't age, but they're all like eons old. Like Peter Pan is not a child. He's in a body of a teenager, but he's not technically a child. I'm no longer gonna speak on this. I'm in love with him. I've been in love with Hades from the first day I watched the Hercules movie. I will always be in love with Hades, not even because he's like physically attractive, but his personality, banger. Fucking stellar personality. He's hilarious. He's iconic. He's one of the best Disney villains out there. You can't change my mind. So if you wanted a night out of me, he can have it. All right, last but not least, I have a thing for pirates. It's just a thing. I couldn't even explain it to you. Somewhere deep rooted within me, there's a piece of trauma that is just triggering that thing in me. I've always really, really been drawn to Captain Hook. I couldn't tell you what it is. I just always really liked that guy. Like, you know, when he was getting chased around by the crocodile, I was like, oh, my poor baby, my baby Hooky. Like, somebody help him. And now I'm just like, male wife. And I'm okay with that. I think Captain Hook is hot. I will do most things for him, and I'd have him do a lot more things for me, if you know what I mean. But that was it. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, tell me. I crave validation. I have a pretty busy week coming up next week, so I'm gonna go film like 6 more videos all tonight. And you will get them sporadically because that's what I have to do in order to maintain balance in my life. Woosah. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you in the next video. Later!